they're too busy bickering with each other to actually put up a defense. I doubt a single Nephilim could say, one that wasn't a warrior, could say put off a concerted attack from a horde of goatmen. They may just be goatmen, but throw enough meat in the grinder, maybe it'll jam.
Tyrael was forced to destroy the World Stone when Baal, the Lord of Destruction, corrupted it in his attempt to control all of mankind.
As seen in Diablo 2.
Unfortunate.
It obliterated Mount Arreat, the mountain that housed it, leaving only a smoking crater in its place. And nothing has been heard from Tyrael since.
Or what's up with him?
You raised Leah during your
Is he dead?
The road is a dangerous place for a child.
Not as dangerous as you might think. There was a calm about the world then. Most people paid no mind to an old man and young girl, weaponless and penniless, crossing their land.
Most, though I'm sure some bandits would have seen that as a prime opportunity, Raping, pillaging. Cain here is quite a looker. Sarcasm aside, that's a possibility. I just want to make a random joke, but, yeah. Let's move on. Like, if I want to say something, I can't come up with the right words right now. I am too tired. Way too tired. With his childhood and about the temple.
Uncle Deckard and I traveled all over the world in my youth, looking for lost lore and artifacts. It was so exciting, crawling around ancient temples, digging through forgotten crypts. I feel fortunate that Uncle Deckard raised me the way he did, the things I learned from him. But now, I don't know. I see what his obsession with his quest has cost him, has cost us.
What? What? When I was doing the audio test, she constantly said that. And my witch hunter, demon hunter, wasn't this far in it. They got the quest to go to the deal with the wretched mothers, and that's it. So, Christ, it's weird.
The Drowned Temple was once known as the Sarsium Emporis. It was the most sacred of their temples, a site where legend claims angels would come to impart their wisdom to the Nephilim.
Huh. Interesting. Nothing over there.
I don't know what would
That Templar you brought to town may seem...
I really do miss that bard. The way he sang Bartok and Horizon could make a bad man weep and turn his life around.
You're always on about the bard. Tell you what, why don't you learn to sing for us instead of complaining all day?
Well, I'm more of a patron of the arts than an artist.
That, and you have a voice like a wounded quill beast.
True.
And no new entry here. That's the only thing you find in their rooms. The diaries. Do like the banter between those two characters. You want to say?
After King Leoric went mad, no one lived in these parts for a long time. Then adventurers were lured here by tales of riches to be found inside the old cathedral. New Tristram started when some traveling merchants decided to set down here to sell to the adventurers. It grew quickly. Lots of good farming in these parts. Well, before all of this started.
I could imagine. Somehow undead rampaging around, goatmen rampaging around, cults rampaging around. I could imagine that would put a damper on farming.
Here, the second piece of the sword. Magda now seeks the third.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
The only fishing village near here is Wortham.
You're right, Leah. It must be Wortham. There is a ferry on the edge of Tristram that will take you there.
It's kind of impressive that he was actually able to identify it as a fishing village. Rather impressive.
Tell me of this coven.
I have no memory of them, except a feeling, a darkness that is known to me.
Known to you?
The coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
You'll need your sword.
Indeed he will. Unless he's a fist fighter. Somehow I doubt he's a fist fighter if he uses a sword. And say? No. Alright. Rumford?
The living dead? The Skeleton King? The Khazra? I would not have thought it possible. You have given us all hope. My men, the people of this town, we all owe you a debt of gratitude.
No gratitude needed. Just be ready for the next trial.
Nothing that you can't handle, I'm certain.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn badass. Ooh, you have something else to say?
You spoke of Chaldean. You lived there with your father?
Yes, he was a diplomat. He had a manor with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the troubles started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it would blow over, though.
That is not the way of the world.
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
No, it is the way the world does work like that? I've no idea. Again, it's the conversations flowing weirdly is the issue there. But anyway, I'll pay attention to the other two NPCs when I actually unlock them. Don't know when I meant to unlock the wardrobe lady, but we'll deal with her at a later stage.
Wortham, please.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
Ooh, guild hideout hidden beneath. Is it the Thieves Guild? That's an Act 5 thing.
They're destroying the town! Get out while you can!
Ooh, nice.
By all that is holy, the town is burning!
It's slightly less toughness and recovery. Actually, how does this give me extra recovery? Ah, because it gives me extra strength, which will boost my armor, which boosts my toughness. Gotcha. Gives me slightly less life regen, but I think I've got plenty from the sword. 360 life per hit. So I'll take slightly better pants. Excuse me.
For righteousness!
For a moment I thought that was the cult saying that. And it was just like, yeah, about that. No. Boom! Awesome. 4. Fudonk. You know, it's probably for the best that you can't just jump up and accidentally end up over here, kind of thing. Will be an utter pain.
One of the men retrieved a strange artifact in his nets. It looked like a hilt of an ancient blade, but I know it must be more. The fisherman argued with me, but I convinced him to leave it in the safety of the chapel, a holy place, or a holy relic.
Alright. Well, I guess that's where we'll have to go to get the sword part. Cults here in force, though, is utterly pitiful still. Personally, I'm kind of doubtful that these cultists managed... wished. I'm kind of doubtful these cultists did all this. I'm sure it's within their capabilities, but they're just so goddamn pitiful. You know, I'm surprised they can even wipe their own ass.
We're too late.
Don't give up.
No shit, we're too late. The place burns. Though that's not gonna mean I'm gonna, you know, hurry. I'm still gonna wander around. Never know, you can find a legendary on random corpses. I did before in my Witch Hunter Let's Play. Witch Doctor.
My family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
Well, if he gets himself killed, that's his problem. Wait, these all have orange circles around them. Is there a named one among them? Not that I can see. Ooh, nice! Didn't think they'll pull them in from that far. Nice.
Fools!
Oh, that was easy.
You cannot keep the sword from me.
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes.
Oh, here's one. Urzel Mordag. Dark Hierophant. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, baby! That is awesome. Like, seriously, that is fucking badass. There's a demon here. I don't care. 2. That'll deal with it. Fudunk. 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 Oh damn, I got so excited. I thought it was a legendary, but it was just him going nuclear.
Prepare for a long fight.
3 rare dark berserkers. Ooh, and we got flanks. Nice. Ooh, Q. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Boom, baby.
These wounds are deep.
God, holy cause. I do believe that's quite a nice one. Though I don't believe I'll be able to use it quite yet. Don't know if Indomitable is on cooldown at present. Be nice if it pops up here. I just don't know. It might do so. But I don't know.
You saved us. We owe you our lives.
Okay. No. No. Crusader only. Does look nice. Thinking for transmog if you got on from it. Does look nice, but no, I'm sticking with what I have. Wait, what? Ah, increases wrath. No. Swear there's something else I was meaning to say or do.
I don't like the way that scoundrel looks at Leah.
I won't let anything happen to her.
Of course not. We are honorable warriors, you and I.
I seek the hilt of a sword. It fell from the sky. Have you seen it?
We found it days ago.
Days
I wish
ago?
We'd never brought it here.
Oh, that makes sense.
I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
Yeah, it was 6 days ago when the comet fell.
Check on Uncle Deckard.
Not bad helm, though regrettably what I have is probably better. Yeah, the comet fell days ago. 6 days, so it makes sense. Even down here's on fire. Christ. I take it that's Virgil. Damn it. Not even legendary on him.
It's gone.
An illusion.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house.
You know what? Let's drink this. Yeah, that just heals. Alright. It's handy to know. I wasn't sure did it provide some like regenerative thing or what. You got anything else to say? No. Well, let's get back to Kane's. No one else seems to have noticed anything. Alright then.
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything.
Thank you for telling us who your master is.
Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle!
Good thing friendly fire was off.
Can't die!
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
Damn it. If only that cutscene hadn't stopped me from getting inside, I might have been able to save him. Damn.
You know what I'll miss about old Kane? How he'd sit at that table over there, listening to us prattle on and just smile to himself, like he knew the true tale of things.
I remember. This old place won't be the same without him.
And in all honesty, he probably did know the true tale of things.
I fear this town will be lost without Deckard Cain's wisdom to guide us.
I can't believe Deckard Cain is dead. What will Leah do now?
Yeah.
That Cain was an alright soul. I hope you squeeze the life out of whoever killed him.
Indeed I will. It'll be like, making orange juice. Except with, blood and gore.
Angels! That's rich. There ain't no angels.
Indeed, the angels of this universe aren't angels.
That Cain was an alright soul.
I heard about Deckard Cain. I don't know what to say. I really liked him. Used to talk to him for hours about his life and everything. Excuse me, I must have something in the eye.
Aw. You'll get what I mean by that angel comment later on.
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. Remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel. But he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories. Uncle Deckard died for those stories.
It's quite impressive how he was able to just wave his hand over it and repair the sword. It's quite impressive.
What in the burning hells is happening around here? First the dead, and now dark cultists?
Yeah.
What in the burning hells is happening around here?
May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid.
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
But yeah, like seriously, this place has really gone to shit. Which is what I would say if it wasn't always like this. Like, seriously. Okay, that reduces my life on hit, but increases my physical skills by 6%. Give me strength and vitality and higher torrent damage. I'm kind of inclined to keep the life on hit. Just not sure. I'm hesitant buying stuff because more than likely I'll be just replacing it in 5 minutes anyway. Ooh. Didn't check a few things. Shield bash, I can now have the cross thing. Let's try it. Let's give that a go. This, Judgment, Penance. $20 yards. That could be nice. I'll stick with baited and light though. Flanks. Okay. I've read their thing before. They charge towards the location, doing 409% weapon damage. The summon avatar is no longer march forwards, but will bows and attack enemies, dealing 185% weapon damage. The bowman will follow you as you move for 5 seconds, and the bowman can only be summoned once every 15 seconds. There's a 30 cost on Rat. Getting this gives it a 15-second cooldown as well.